Good morning.
Hello.
It's brunch time.
Yeah. Brunch sounds good. We haven't actually done brunch in a while. Wine Bar George has brunch, so we're gonna check that out. Okay, so we just sat down at Wine Bar George for brunch, and it is the Wine Country brunch. This is our first time trying that, so we're really excited. Our friends Josh and Britt from Practically Perfect Park Hopping got the French toast. They said the caramel sauce is delicious. I love French toast, I love caramel, I had to go for it. Jason chose the steak and eggs free, which I also was leaning towards, so it's great. That tends to happen with us. Jason usually gets a savory, I usually get a sweet, and we share. That way we kind of get a perfect balance. In terms of drinks, they do have a Dole Whip mimosa. I wanted it, but we have had that recently. We chose to get something else. The waiter said sparkling anything would be our best choice for brunch. And so because we both like cava, that is what we chose. So we have a nice Spanish cava on the way. And I think that's everything we ordered. So I'm really excited for it.
I didn't realize how excited I was and how much I actually wanted a soft egg over steak and fries till this arrived at the table. The one thing I do remember about the steak frite here at Wine Bar George is how well seasoned that steak is. It is yummy. Add a soft egg on top. That's a brunch dish, and that's how you do it.
Oh my gosh, I can smell that caramel. That caramel sauce is delicious. It's so rich. And the French toast is perfect. Sometimes French toast has that chance to be a little too eggy. This one is not at all. It is perfectly cooked. I love it.
Since Ed already had dessert for his brunch, I get to have dessert now. And one of my favorite things here at Wine Bar George is their olive oil cake. Not because of the cake, it's good, but because of the candied Kalamata olives that come on the cake. I don't know how to explain to you why that works or why it's delicious, but candied Kalamata olives are life-changing. Wait till you see these.
So yeah, Jason gets to have the dessert. But guess what? I'm gonna eat the dessert anyway because I can eat dessert more than anybody. The steak and eggs frite that Jason had was beyond delicious. If you like steak and eggs, you'll love it. If you like steak frite, you'll love it. If you like food, you'll love it. Also, my French toast was to die for. That caramel sauce was thick and delicious on the bottom, and then they put like a run over on top. Mind-blowingly good. It was almost like they were making the caramel sauce in the back by caramelizing the sugar right here. It was outstanding. Do they sell that in jars? They should.
And I thought of a way to explain the candied olives. It's like when you think about an orange rind is bitter, but when you turn it into orange marmalade, it's the most magical thing on earth. That's just like the candied Kalamata that I have right there. I think one of the reasons that this might be one of my favorite desserts here at Walt Disney World is because it is not a super sweet dessert. That olive oil and the fact that there's the olives gives it a little bit of a trick to your mind that it's a savory item. I mean, let's be real, it's a dessert, but it's not overly sweet for me, which is something I like. As you saw, I always go for the savory, Ed always goes for the sweet.
I do have to say, I am really excited for this. I don't think we've had it since the summer when we first came here, but oh my gosh, you smell that citrus? I really don't know how to explain it better than Jason did. I guess, you know, you get a little bit of that salt from the brine for the olives. So it ends up a little bit salty, citrusy, sweet. It is unlike anything else you'll find, but it's absolutely still at the top of our list. You should come and check that out. All right, so that wraps up our brunch here at Wine Bar George. Everything was delicious, the service was great, the waiter was super knowledgeable. It's kind of what you expect from Wine Bar George.
Yeah, whether it be about the food or the wines or any of the drinks they have on the menu. They know about everything they have, and they're willing to find out things about what they don't know, should there be anything.
Yeah, they're very well trained, super knowledgeable, super passionate. It's great.
And it's always interesting that just about any day you're visiting Wine Bar George, you can find George walking around.
So the really cool thing about Wine Bar George is that it is run by a Master Sommelier.
Yeah, basically George is one of the most proficient people in wine taste, pairing, and everything on earth.
Yeah.
And certified as such.
Right. And that definitely comes across everywhere through the entire restaurant.
And like I mentioned, when you have a question about what to pair with your food, 9 times out of 10, George is roaming around the restaurant.
Right. All the way down to having caramel French toast. He knew exactly what to pair with it. So that's pretty cool.
So yeah, always a great time at Wine Bar George. So if you enjoyed our outing this morning, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video.
And take the video and share.